Oh my gosh. We are live and we are here with the most amazing family that exists. I can't even tell you. I can't even begin to tell you guys how awesome it is.
to have a community like ours. I will tell you, um,
Sorry.
if there was a day for me to call in sick, this would have been the day.
You're disappearing for some reason.
I don't know why, baby. This purple shirt has worked before on this hair. Um,
Turn your light.
Off.
Not off towards you. There you go. Because now my hair is disappearing, but at least your shirt is here.
Okay. All right.
So I
But,
am just so grateful.
It
to
would have
our
been a day for me
community.
to call in sick.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have to come on here today and
And
express appreciation
yeah,
for our community.
yeah,
And I'm going to do that today. You know,
our community has been amazing. You guys, each and every, each and every day, we woke up to somebody's love, concern, prayers, thoughtfulness, understanding, and and just love for us. And it is just, I don't even know how to say thank you except to say thank you. And I appreciate you so much.
you know, this is Lisa and I have been. It's been an anointed relationship. Lisa and I. Okay, from the very beginning. Um, the way we met, um, what she was doing in her world when we met, what I was doing in my world when we met. I'm gonna have to change shirts or something.
I don't know, but
Okay.
keep going.
But anyway, it's been amazing the whole time. I found a woman that was as civic as I was, because I was very civic, and I found another woman who was also very civic. When I say about very civic, that means we kept looking for opportunities to give and serve. Everywhere we could, we looked for opportunities to give and serve, and because we were known for opportunities looking to give and serve, people would bless us with things to give. Okay, we got blessed a few times with two times actually with the airport canisters. What do you call those?
Trailers.
Trailers, airport trailers full of coats and strollers that people leave at the airport. When people leave coats and strollers at the airport, and those airport dry cleans all the clothes, and then they put them in these storage trailers. And after a while, they put them up for auction. And this one lady, she won an auction. She had a full trailer, and she sought us out and said, "Look, I got this trailer. I know you guys give, so here you go." And we said at first, "I said, great. We'll keep you posted as to how things are going." If you need meetings with me, you're not the right ones. Okay, no more meetings. We're good.
I
So,
remember her name.
I
She
do
actually
too.
followed up on us this
Catherine
week.
Sistrunk. Yes.
Kathleen Sistrunk. Yeah.
Yes. But
That
anyway,
was back in 2017?
16.
16.
16. So let me tell you, we ended up with like 600 coats and like 300 baby strollers and walkers, a bunch of walkers. So we had all these things to give away. And we did. We gave them away throughout the year and different events. And then she got another one. So, but this time we gave it away differently. So we got these things where we give away stuff. In 2017, in 2017, we got our home broken into. Someone, Lisa and I went out for the night, and someone kicked in the back door, and they came in. They stole both of our laptops. They stole our television. They stole the TV antenna. They stole a bunch of pills and stuff like that. And I was so upset because of my writings that was in the laptop. You know, I'd been writing stuff. I was so upset about that. And we made a Facebook post about what happened to us. And the very next day, our circle showed up and embraced us. We got two new laptops. You know, one a lady already had, she had never used, and another a friend of ours went to Best Buy and bought me one. Wow, couldn't ask for that. And someone else showed up at the house to help fix the door. They embraced us big time. And we got blessed over and over and over again, after a tragedy hit us. And last week, I got sick on Monday last week. Really sick on Monday and Tuesday night. Wednesday night, I was sick. Lisa got sick on Wednesday night. And Thursday, we went and got tested. And we both came back positive for COVID. And wonder where our people are.
It's not there.
Anyway, don't worry about it, baby. So anyway, we came back positive for COVID. And I was weak. And boy, the love that our community embraced us with. They started, what do you need? I didn't even know what we needed, but people did know what we need. They started sending us vitamins and potions and fruit, all kinds of things. Soups. We had plenty of soups, and people wanted to cook for us, and even Super Bowl food. They prepared all these things for us, and it's been amazing. And how can we say thank you for the community? I mean, we had people buy and bring to us, what do you call those lotions that help you sleep? Come on, man. We had a lot of stuff happen.
Thank you to everybody who did whatever they did to bless us this past week. We're just grateful for it. We just really, really appreciate you and the energy that you sent our way, the love, the prayers, the thoughtfulness, the kindness, the acts of kindness, everything. Not a bit was wasted, and we're grateful for that. We are so grateful for that. We're coming back into our energy. We're coming back into our, into our feelings. We're beginning to feel better, sound better, and move a bit more, but we're grateful to be back with you guys. This is probably the longest hiatus we've ever had, so we understand that there may be some impact to the algorithm. So we definitely want to tell you guys, we see you guys out there. We ask you to comment so that we can say good morning to you, so that we can make sure that you know that we are here and we appreciate you. Hey, Chef Rev, thank you so much. Chef Rev called on us, checked on us, and I appreciate it. It's very, very, very much appreciated.
Every courtesy, kindness, we appreciate it all so much. We do have a special guest today, and she'll be here in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, our special guest come on, and she is in the green room looking wonderful. She's got her smile on. She's ready. You could just look at some people and tell that they're excited about an opportunity, and this lady is, and we're going to share her with you today.
I'm excited. I'm excited about being back. I think I'm going to still take it a bit easy today, but I have a lot of catching up to do. I want to go ahead and make sure that if there's any things that I have overlooked, that I am being diligent towards them. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to be on the other side of through.
Yeah, I'm still not strong, and I still can't eat. This morning I couldn't even eat. I haven't been able to eat. Things that I used to be able to eat, the portions that I used to be able to eat, I can't. Like I pour a bowl of soup and heat up the bowl of soup, and I'm only able to eat a couple of spoonfuls. That's all I'm able to eat, and I can't even eat anything heavy or harsh. In the last week, I've lost 7 pounds, and that's good.
Bill Brown, thank you so much, and we appreciate and love you as well. Thank you so much from across the water, or on the other side of the water, or on the other side of the country, because there's no water in between us.
I feel like my words are failing me this morning, and that I want you guys to know how much I really, really appreciate every courtesy and every kindness, and every time you reached out this past week to us. It just was so important and so special. And you're important and special people too. And I just want to say thank you.
Hey, Dr. Deborah. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Each and every one of you have gone out of your way. Like we said, our son always teases us that we're Charlotte celebrities. Elijah always teases us
Yeah.
about that. But you guys certainly made us feel like celebrities or well-loved individuals this particular week.
And the beautiful thing about that, not beautiful, the thing about that is we couldn't do it for ourselves. We were in quarantine. We weren't supposed to go to the store. Okay. We weren't supposed to do any of that stuff. We were in quarantine.
Hey, Katura.
So someone had to do it for us. And you guys did. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Katura. Welcome. Guys, we're getting ready to bring up a guest in about 5 minutes, and hey, Amy, thank you so much. She says, wonderful to see your smiling faces. So glad the two of you are getting better. Much love to you and happy Valentine's Day. That's right. Happy Valentine's Day.
You didn't get your message. I sent you.
No, I didn't.
See?
Hey, Julie Ray, Hammond Tree. Good morning.
Well, Lisa
good morning.
Got sick after I did, and it looks like she's come through the other side better than me or faster than me, because I'm still under the weather. You don't see nearly as under the weather as I am.
I'm a bit better performer than you are.
A bit better performer.
Yeah.
Because my cough is so deep and rattling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
When I cough, it just shakes my whole body up. I don't like it. And I'm really tired of having this sickness. I want to be gone. I'm over it.
So we're looking forward to getting on the other side of through. We're absolutely blessed to be, again, among so much love and among so many that care so much about us. We definitely do not take it lightly, and we don't take it for granted.
That's right.
We appreciate each and every one of you and every kindness that you've shown.
Thank you again. So how was your weekend? This is Monday. Monday, we say it over and over again, Monday is the most important day of your work week, because Monday sets the pace for your week. Yeah, she does look good all the time. Julie Ray Hampshire says, she just looks good all the time, man. And women tend to bear illness better than men. Okay, fine. I'll let you have that. Fine. So I'm so sorry. Prayers of healing. Yes.
Thank you, Tori. Yeah, we got diagnosed with COVID. We're on quarantine now, at least until the 22nd, but I'll probably be quarantined until February 30th.
I thought it was the 17th.
So it is just not worth it to take any germs out there to anybody else.
Okay. But I had some errands to run today. Anyway, so
mask up.
Yeah. So anyway, it's 9:12. So let's kind of go ahead and get started. What?
You sound like Mr. Rogers.
That's what I need right now.
I'm sorry.
I need you picking at me right now.
I'm sorry. Thank you, George. Heal
Healthy.
Heal thy. Heal thy. Amen. I received my healing. Amen. Amen. No, you do sound like you're low energy.
That's all I got.
Baby. I understand.
That's all I got.
I understand.
God,
I just commented on it.
I'm doing all I can here, homie.
Yes, as I said.
You see how she be bullying a brother?
Oh, you guys, we appreciate you jumping in. Make sure that you invite someone, because we have a very special guest that we are really, Mr. Rogers. He's giving me Mr. Rogers vibes. Brian, watch the waves of lack of energy. Yeah, he has to. Those are indicators that you're just not finished being sick. Honor them. Go to sleep. Take a nap.
Watch the waves of lack of energy. Yeah, and a wave is a good way of putting it too, because it kind of washes over me. I'm like, what the heck? I can't do anything right now. Lisa started to fold clothes yesterday or day before yesterday, and I was in the room. I was like, I can't help you right now. I can't do it because I couldn't put my hands to anything to fold clothes even, and I didn't want to make her do it by herself, but I didn't have it to do. So anyway, let me tell you about 2 years ago in November. A friend of mine, his name was Cardell Williams. He had been telling me about this thing for a while. He had been inviting me to this thing called V Team Networking for a while. He'd been like, Brian, you be good at this, and I was like, okay, cool, but I didn't go. And he kept inviting me to V Team Network, and he kept inviting me. So finally, I said, okay, the schedule worked. So I went to one V Team Network meeting, and I was like, whoa, this is the best. If you're going to virtually network, this is the way to do it. So I joined V Team the first day I visited. Okay, I joined it right away because I was like, man, if virtual networking, I can't even imagine it being better than this. So once I joined, um, I had an opportunity to meet the the head of it, the head of our area. Her name is Terilee Harrison. And what I found with Terilee was this is a woman with a huge heart. She wants to help, and she really wants to help. Some people say they want to help, but not Terilee. She really wants to help. And not only does she want to help, she can help. She's capable. She's written books on networking. She's taught others on networking. She knows how to virtually network. And she's like my go-to move when it comes to these kinds of things. So in the 2 years that I've been a part of V Team, she's become a friend as well as a mentor to Lisa and I. And let's bring up to the stage right now. Her name is Terilee Harrison. Come on, Miss Terilee.
Hey,
Oh, you guys, just to hear your story of your um, getting well, your recovery, where you are, and how everyone was supporting you. I was supporting you virtually from Singapore, but I just want to acknowledge the people that could literally drop stuff off at your door. Thank you to those
Yes.
who could do that. Some of us can pray from half a world away, but wow, how amazing! So, and thank you for coming on even when you're not feeling well. So, thanks for having me today.
Well, we're
we're
happy to have you.
glad and grateful.
And before we get into interviewing you, please introduce yourself however you like.
Oh, thank you. Hey, everybody. It's been my pleasure. This is my second time to be
Yep.
here with the Empowerment Duo. And I'm Terilee Harrison. Some of you that know me may hear me say, I already let the cat out of the bag. I'm coming to you from Singapore today. I'm an American living in Singapore, which is one of the reasons why I began doing online networking several years ago, pre-COVID, was I was physically removed from my network that was mostly in Los Angeles. So I love networking. It's been my business for the last 15 years. I've worked with thousands of business owners, and I love people. And what Brian said, that I love helping them, I really do. I really do. So I work with coaches, consultants, and solopreneurs, and people from all over the world. So that's me.
Well, you're being modest, Terilee. You're being a little bit modest, okay? It is her. That is everything she said. That's true, but it's to the end. Okay, she's great at those things, and you have some projects coming up. You've been working on some things with Lisa. Let's talk about those.
Oh, you know what? I would love to. So today is a super special day, and I thank you for having me today. So today is the day I'm launching a new book, and I first started doing book projects. This is like my 10th project, if you will. So some books I've written on my own, some I've had a co-author, some I've done in a collaborative format, if you will, over since 2006. And there are some books, Lisa, I'm sure, and Brian too, like, we love all our books, but some of them have a very special place in our heart.
Yes.
And so high level networking that I'm releasing today, look, my look, Lisa, I'm just um,
High level
the
network.
high level networking. The sample copy finally arrived over the weekend. It takes forever to get here from Singapore, from like New York, right? This book, this one is special to me because this is like my expertise. So the things you talk about that I'm good at, like my high level teachings, this is the things I teach in my high level trainings, right? But it's available to everyone, right? So what it's about is strategies to expand your network, how to build referral relationships, joint venture partnerships, and I talk also about growing your email list. So some very powerful concepts for all of our business owner friends.
Awesome.
It really is. And I like the fact that it was uh, comprehensive, and I really enjoyed the self-assessments.
Mm,
It was like having a coach alongside you
mm.
to help you to help you to evaluate yourself on different criteria of how you network, and then assess how you can do any one
Yes.
thing better at a time. That's something that Brian also talks about a lot. You want to share that point again for us?
For me, when we looked at all these different areas, I just think it's super important that, yes, if you just chose the one thing, like if you, it'd be overwhelming. I've had books, I've had books that I would go through and be like, wow, this is like college, and right. But the truth is if we, even if we pick the one thing and we will implement it, it can make a huge difference, just a humongous difference. And one thing that was important to me is, I just really think that networking is one of the most important skills that we could ever learn. I really believe, and let me see you nod, guys. Let me get the amen. I really believe it's, and make in the comments too, guys. This is true. I believe in, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Absolutely.
Right.
You
And
wanted
so,
uh,
right.
William Brown says, Brian, watch the waves. Doug Utsi says, there they go, the super duo. And Dr.
Yes.
Deborah says, hey, Terilee.
Hey, Dr. Deborah.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so for me, it was important to write this book that was down to all the strategies and tips, because this is what, if I could teach this in school, this is the way I would do it.
Absolutely. And that's the way that it came across when I was reading it. Like I could take that the chapter I could take each chapter and apply it independently and then
Yes.
compound them to
Yep.
increase what I was doing
Yes.
to become a better networker.
Yes.
People today, I think they take networking for granted, in
Mm,
general.
yeah.
I don't think most people realize the real power of networking, you know. Um, and plus, a lot of people say the word a lot of times, but don't know how, and don't know how to teach others how to.
Mm,
So it's a powerful tool if you know how to use it, right?
yes. Yes.
Have you had the same experience? People underestimating the real power behind networking.
Yes. Yes. Do you know the phrase that I use when I describe it is, that networking is serious business, but I don't think people take it as seriously, right? Whether I'm taking it seriously on my own behalf, like what are my goals and how do I show up to reach my goals, and then how am I paying attention to the other people I'm networking with, whether face to face in your town or whether on a Zoom screen. Am I showing up wholeheartedly, taking their goals and their why just as seriously? Am I digging deep enough for them? Right. I don't think that we do. We just
Mm.
take it for granted. And if we really took it for all it can be, it makes such a difference. Even when I look at today and my relationship with you all, like I obviously, by the time you do like the 10th book project, you kind of know something about it, right? But yet at the end, I had questions. So who did I call? Lisa, because I knew Lisa was the one who could help me with the loose ends that I had to tie up, right? So networking, having the relationship, knowing who to call, knowing who to get the help, um, getting that cheerleader support in addition, like, and then even, hey, let's have you on the show at the launch. Like, these are things, guys, that are priceless. They're
Mm.
priceless, right? Those relationships, and this is really what it's all about. Mm,
I wanted to talk a little bit more about that relationship between you and Lisa. You
mm,
called her to tie up some loose ends, and I've
mhm.
kind of been hovering around the perimeter. And I
Oh,
know Lisa helped you to get to bestseller status in a
mhm,
few different categories. Would
mhm.
y'all talk a little bit about how that worked?
Oh, the one thing for me was, by the way, if y'all see if y'all see the book, and when y'all see the book, and when y'all get the paperback, I'll just say this too. Like my the person, well, I'm here. Y'all don't know, but like the person I had hired to do my cover, they disappeared when it was time to finish up and do the back, and I'm like, Lisa, do you have a referral? Well, she ended up helping me herself, right?
Wow.
It was important to me, because out of all these years, I've never known how to pick the categories, right? So I said, Lisa, this is what I need your help. And so we have over the weekend already, even pre-launch, been number one in multiple categories in the U.S. and Canada. And so, but I wouldn't have known. I after all these years and all these books, I had no clue. So knowing who to go to and having Lisa share her expertise was critical for those of you who are wanting to do something like this. Sometimes we need that help, even if we think we're a veteran, right?
I think that I appreciate that, and I definitely enjoy supporting this. Excuse me, this project. That's really what I love, to see someone's dreams get exponentially supercharged. That's what we do. We supercharge what you're already doing so that you can take it to the next level.
I want y'all to appreciate the story that Terilee and Lisa just told. She needed some help. Lisa got her number one in several categories in the United States and Canada. Now that she's gotten that done, she's had that experience with Lisa. The next time, and it doesn't happen every day, the next time someone runs across her and says, you know what, I'm having a challenge with this part of my book, and I've had this thing going, who is Terilee going to refer them to? Mm-hmm. Okay, she has an experience.
And I was too. I was already going to do that anyway. Can I tell you another story, Brian? So I'm embarking. Brian, do you know the extent of what I'm starting? Okay, so it is 10:30 at night my time, because Singapore is in the future. Lisa tells me you should do a virtual book. I'm very coachable, guys. She says you should do a virtual book tour on the day of the book launch, and go as many lives and as many interviews as you can. And so my first interview started at 8 p.m. my time. This is like number 2 at 10:30. I have 12 lives and like finishing up podcasts to do. I'll finish like at 6 a.m. I just had my coffee. She goes, I don't care how much coffee it takes. And I would have never dreamed this. My husband thinks I'm nuts, but I would have never dreamed putting this together. And I'm grateful for, obviously my network, that my friends and my networking colleagues that all go live and do podcasts, that were like, yes, come on and let's do it. And they all booked in. In fact, I have excess interviews to come now on through the rest of the week, because let's face it, with a book, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? But it's these things. I would never be in doing this. So let's see how I look by like 6 a.m, you guys.
You're going to be gorgeous still. You're going to be gorgeous still.
Yeah.
You'll get carried through because of enthusiasm,
Yeah.
And when you're done with all 12 interviews, you'll have that moment of satisfaction.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And then I'm going to bed.
Yes.
In the morning.
Dr. Deborah says that she's reading the Kindle version of the book and she's enjoying it so much. It's so easy to read. What I like most about it is that Terilee shares things that you can actually do. I highly recommend it. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Deborah. Dr. Beverly says, Ms. Terilee, thank you for being here and thank you for sharing with us. Thank you, Dr. Beverly. And Bill Brown says, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know Bill Brown?
I sure do. It's great to see him here.
Yes, he is. He's been around for a while as well in our circle amongst our friends. So you're going to do that today, and then you're going to bed. Okay? And then you got some more this rest of the week here.
Yes.
To me, that's just such a dynamic time in a person's life,
Mm-hmm. And it's something that so many people are missing out on. We received a call over this weekend from a friend who was looking for a venue to do a book show or book launch. Mm-hmm. And listen, it's 2022. Your venue is virtual. Mm-hmm. Your venue is everywhere. Yeah. And you don't need permission. You just need to pull it together.
Sure did. He called me up and said, hey, man, do you have a venue that I can do a book tour or
book launch or book whatever? You expand your venue to the world. Expand it to the world.
Bruh.
And I'm grateful, that so many of my clients and friends are actually following through. This weekend on Friday night, I actually had a book launch for one of my other authors. It's really about assembling the audience and taking advantage of the connections you already have. Like you said, networking is about, sometimes it's just about asking.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't have to have all the actions 100% correct.
Mm-mm.
Just even kind of do it.
Now, one of the
Mhm.
other chapters that I really enjoyed was your transparent chapter, the
Ah,
chapter of your personal experience with networking,
yes.
and you want to share a little bit about that?
The interesting thing about I share different stories throughout the book, and because again, they don't teach us networking in school, so a lot of in the beginning, my networking experiences were like dismal failures, right? Because we're clueless and we don't know what to do and how to do it. And I think that a lot of people that are seasoned networkers will totally relate to some of the things I went through, because I'm willing to bet I'm not the only one that like didn't know how to give a commercial at all, didn't understand building relationships. I was a hit and run networker, right?
Wow.
And because I had no clue, right? So to be able to take what I've learned, experienced, and taught over the years now, and to be able to share so that other people don't have to go through those things, or they can further develop how they're going to show up and build relationships and collaborations and partnerships. It's just huge. It's just huge.
It is. It really is. Because I kind of think that a lot of people, even with virtual networking, but especially in offline networking,
Mhm.
would show up and go to the people that they already know.
Yes. You stay in your comfort zone, but
Yeah.
but yeah, so there's things in the book for the people that are still networking face to face. There are
Yeah.
certain people, let me say to all of you, that there are certain people that it's important for them, like they have to, they're not going to benefit from having a borderless business and networking online.
Right.
There'll be people who can do both now. We get to decide what we like, but there's something in the book for everyone, depending on how you want to network these days. And do you know one powerful thing? I've had somebody call me, it was really good, that I talk about is I believe networking works when you know how to work it. And I talk about, if you're thinking that a certain networking organization doesn't work for you, that I want to invite you to call the person that runs the organization and let them know, hey, I'm thinking about leaving. Is there anything that I could do you think, to shift the results that I'm getting? Hear from the person that's running the group. What do they think? And then just give it 60, 90 days and play it full out. Like, we build these relationships, they take time. And just when all the good is about to happen, people are like, oh, I'm done. Right. And they walk away, and it's like, oh, you then they totally have to start over somewhere else.
Wow.
All these relationships, they do take time, right? So we need to be patient. We need to do our due diligence. We need to network with intention and get clear and make sure people know what we need. They understand what we do, and we need to reciprocate and help them to the fullest extent we can.
We got
Absolutely.
a few more minutes left with you, Terilee, and I want to kind of put you on the spot a little bit.
Okay.
I want to give you some floor time
Oh,
to
sure.
to teach something. Teach
Mm,
something to our audience. Our audience is entrepreneurial. They're
yep.
mature. They
Yep.
are interested in your topic. Can you
Yep.
share something that they could take away
Yep.
today?
I can. So Brian and Lisa know that I talk a lot about the importance. And where's my cute prop? Oh, it might be missing. Huh? That's not cool. Anyway, I talk about the importance of having a big ask, ask. And so whenever you get a chance to share with people what it is you do, I would just want to encourage you to make your message sticky. So what do I mean by that? Well, get specific and let the people know exactly what you're looking for. Is there a specific type of business that you're looking for? So maybe you like to work with restaurants, maybe you like to work with retail locations, maybe you are wanting to work with authors, or whatever it is. The more specific you can get, the better. Always be thinking of how to level up that ask. So I could say, hey, everybody, I am looking to speak on podcasts. So I'm looking to meet business podcasters. Or I could level up that ask and say, hey, I want to meet podcast coaches that would know a bunch of them, right? There's a big difference. There's a big difference in one podcast and someone who knows a bunch of podcasters. So this is just a very powerful concept. If I just showed up at a meeting and I said, hey guys, I'm Terilee Harrison. I'm an elite networking coach and trainer. I run a global online referral community, and I am passionate about teaching coaches, consultants, and solopreneurs how to network in the most dynamic and lucrative way. And I don't have an ask. They're going to be like, okay, that was really great, but they'll be like,
Exactly.
next, right?
Exactly.
So we want to throw in the ask.
Absolutely. Now, you also, before we let you go, I did want to put up the event for the masterclass, because you had so many good goodies for everybody. Definitely.
Yes.
Tell them a little bit about that.
I will. So there's two events I want to tell you all about. So number one, just when you go to TerileeHarrison.com, that's where you can find the book. It's 99 cents the rest of the week, right? And there's a bonus, the bonus vault. Actually, you get 2 books for the price of one. I have How to Become the Most Published Expert in Your Industry also is included in the vault. So 2 books for the price of one, which is 99 cents. So 50 cents a book, you guys, right now.
Right.
So, but the events I have, so we have a book launch celebration, and that's happening Wednesday, the 16th. It's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And listen, we're giving away some very cool prizes. You don't have to be present to win. And we're even giving away a vacation with a destination of your choice. So I highly recommend you go to Eric Lofholm calendar and click on that virtual book launch and at least register. Hello, right? You never know, you might win a vacation, but we're going to have a lot of fun celebrating. And then next week on the 22nd, 23rd, I have some high-level networking master classes. We're going to dive in. These master classes are free. And instead of people just, as Lisa said, reading the books, doing it on your own, come and have some time with me, right? Ask me questions, run some things by me. I promise it'll be time well spent. So you can get all the details for these extra events at Eric Lofholm calendar, and you can get the book and the vault at TerileeHarrison.com.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. That was amazing, and we knew you would be an amazing guest.
Thanks for having me.
Can you hang out a little bit in the green?
Yes, you betcha. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's bring her down.
Thank you so much for showing up.
Wow.
We have some amazing guests on the Empowerment Network.
We do. We bring guests, y'all. Come on, y'all gotta admit, we have brought some amazing guests.
The best.
Yes. Terilee brought some stuff here that you can use like right now. Come on, stop playing.
Absolutely. Like I said, even while I was sick, I was taking notes. I was reading. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. So I'm definitely going to be at some of these master classes. I am already trying to fix it so that I don't get scheduled for anything else on these schedules.
And they're free. And the 2 books for the price of one, and they're 99 cents for one. Come on. One of the books you mentioned, How to Become the Most Published Author in Your Industry. What? Who doesn't need that? I need that myself. I want to be the recognized authority. So I got to go get her books.
Dr. Deborah says, Terilee was amazing.
And we knew she would be. Yes, she did. Man, so this show's going to end in 14 minutes, and I can hang that long, I think.
You are trying me.
I'm trying you. Really, Lisa.
I love you, babe.
Yeah. That don't sound like love.
I do. I definitely do.
Messing with your boy.
Absolutely.
You keep on messing with me. What's the deal?
Definitely check out High Level Networking and the bonus vault at TerileeHarrison.com. Make sure that you also go to ericlofholmcalendar.com for the info to register for the book launch event and the master class. Don't miss out. You know what they say, when somebody's teaching, why don't you get taught?
That's right. If somebody's teaching, why don't you get taught? And she's teaching, so get taught.
Get taught. It's good.
Yes. I need to get me some water.
You need to get something. Do you want me to get you some water?
No, baby, I don't want you to get me no water.
I am excited to be back. I'm excited to have our very first guest of the Valentines to take a launch to bring her launch to us. I'm excited about that. I am excited about all that we can do to build and grow one another. Networking is about building relationships. It's about seeing what you can do for one another, not just only one-sided, not just only what you want for you, but more so, what can you do together to build and create together? There's so many ways to network in unity successfully with individuals who may have a common customer, but not necessarily a common or competing business. And those can become power partners.
Yep. Strategic partners, y'all serve the same client, but you're not in competition with each other. But you're serving the same client. So again, Terilee's a master at teaching those things, and I was happy to have her here. This is Valentine's Day. I have got to admit, completely went over my head. I didn't even realize it.
It's okay.
I mean, I was sick until you know what? I realized it was Valentine's Day.
When?
Terilee's pictures with her husband. We had the best Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Oh, that's right. It's tomorrow.
Yes. They had the best Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I sent my wife a message about Happy Valentine's Day. But we didn't do anything for Valentine's Day.
We lived.
We lived.
We're
yes.
here to celebrate another Valentine's Day, another year together, another opportunity. The day is important, but it's not as important as our healing and our health and everything else. I'm grateful that I don't have to wait for Valentine's Day to be acknowledged by my husband, to be acknowledged for I don't have to wait for Valentine's Day to find out that he loves me today. He loves me today. He loves me today. He loves me today and yesterday and probably again tomorrow.
Probably. Although it's looking iffy for today. Today's looking iffy.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's okay.
And she is the most fun, and to me, Lisa. And I was happy even when we both were sick. I'm gonna tell you, when we both were like, oh God, I was happy to be sick with her, you know. So that's where I was with that.
I'm grateful for all the assistance, because I'm gonna tell you, it is hard to be sick at the same time and be the wife and sick at the same time, because there are certain parts of you being sick that can't trump your responsibilities. Like, I still didn't want to leave my husband to have to not have certain things or do certain things, even though if I was totally out, then of course I wouldn't. But there were some benefits to knowing that I'm going to push through because he needs me. So I think there's some benefits to that.
Like what? Like, what did you have to push through because I needed you?
Oh, the things that you didn't push through.
Like what?
Like bringing you soup.
Yeah.
What did you want me to say?
I wanted you to say that.
Open surgery? Oh yeah, that's right. Terilee, the laundry.
Yes.
I get to push through those things because they need to get done. They need to get done.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think that men think the same way though.
Well, I happen to have been a man a long time.
I know. And you don't.
Okay. It'll just wait.
Yeah, it'll just wait
until I can get to it.
It does not. I'm grateful that even being able to just really be sick together. There were times where we couldn't get up, we couldn't move, we couldn't do anything, but he could stretch his hand and I could stretch my hand across the bed. And no, we didn't quarantine in the house. We quarantined from the outside world, but not inside the house.
I'm not doing that.
Somebody asked us about that.
A lot of people suggested it.
Yeah.
We should be sleeping in different rooms and quarantining from each other.
Not going to do
Not
that.
doing that.
Not going to do that.
What's that?
Glenda said the best part of being sick together and to have quarterback together rather than one of you having it alone. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dr. Beverly says, I want you to know if I didn't see you guys today, I was going to get the empowerment crew together to do shows until you got back. It's so good to be part of the EDS family. That's the empowerment duo. What's the S?
You know what it is. We coined the EDS or something. I think, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway, she knows. And she's probably going to be right because she's Dr. Beverly.
I know. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the Super Bowl was yesterday.
The Super Bowl was yesterday, man. The Super Bowl didn't start till 6:30. And
he struggled.
I was dying.
He struggled
to stay awake until the Super Bowl started. I needed it to start at like 2:00 in the afternoon. But I stayed. I mean, I took naps, and even like an hour to out, I went and took another nap, and then I got up and watched the Super Bowl, and I was very satisfied with the game. So the NFL playoffs, has been very satisfying for me.
I watched the halftime show. It didn't kill me.
The halftime show was good, actually. I thought
it was good.
Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar and 50 Cent.
Eminem, baby.
And Eminem, yes.
Yeah. I can't believe those guys are 50 years old now.
Yeah.
We're all grown-ups. We're all grown-ups. Gangbanger Snoop Dogg is 50 years old.
There was a meme I already saw that one time when the Mary J. Blige, she did her dance step and all that kind of stuff, and then she fell backwards, her legs flew up, and then down like this, and she laid down on the floor like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yes. What's your point?
There was a meme about that already, and now that I think about it, I'm not going to say it.
Well, I think she did well. I think she actually probably danced better than I ever saw her do it. You said last night that she's like this amazing performer, but she has that same dance.
She's iconic. People
that's what you said.
They can impersonate her because she does what she does. She does the same dance moves. She sings it the same kind of way. Because of that, she's known for that, and you can rely on that, and that made her iconic.
Yes.
And that made her a bazillionaire.
I don't think she's a bazillionaire.
Well, she is. She is.
Yeah.
She lives in Alpine, New Jersey. In Alpine, New Jersey, there's a very, very exclusive community, and there's only 4 Black people in that community. Chris Rock, Mary J. Blige, I think Patrick Ewing, and I think Jay-Z has a house there too. Okay, but just think about that. One of the greatest hip hop artists ever, one of the Hall of Fame centers ever, one of the greatest hip hop artists ever, and Chris Rock. Amazing.
It's time for us to serenade our audience. Thank you guys for holding it down while we were gone. I'm glad that you're back with us.
We late.
But we actually thank you guys with your
greeting songs and greeting logos. Up first is Mr. George Allen, aka Chef Rev, and it goes, "Why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
It was the good food in me."
Not. Good morning, sir.
Next up is Bill.
Good morning, Mr. William Brown. Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. He is that. Our friend Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Dr. Deborah Dunstan has a song.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach. Thank you for joining us this morning, and thank you for dropping by.
Katura Green has a jam too.
Hey, Katura.
Back to life. Back to Katura Green.
However do you want it? However
do you need it?
Do you need it?
Good morning, Miss Katura Greensboro, baby.
Julie Ray.
Julie Ray Hammondtree. Find out what she means to me.
Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Good morning, Miss Julie Ray
Hey,
Hammondtree.
Glenda. Thank you
Glenda
for
Tate
joining
has a
this
song.
morning. I missed you. Glenda's riding on the freeway in makeup in her pink Cadillac. Ah.
That's right.
That's right. Our Mary Kay Diva. And Dr. Beverly's here, huh?
Dr. Beverly has a logo. It goes, Dr.
Beverly
is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. That's all I got.
I'm grateful. Because I don't think I could have handled much more.
Charlie Kearns has a jam too. Good morning, Charlie. His jam is oh man. He's not throwing away his shot. He's not throwing away his shot. He's Charlie Currents, a basketball artist, and he's not throwing away his shot. You know, Charlie Currents not only has that song, he does these trick shots, but he's got dancers now.
Oh, excuse me.
He's got backup dancers. They got a little song for him and everything. Backup dancers.
Well, I love it. Do your thing, Brother Charlie. Do your thing. I got
Miss Phyllis George is here. Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
That is so cool. Hey, Miss Phyllis, I appreciate you. Dr. Deborah says, I commend you guys for doing our songs while not feeling well. Impressive. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Charlie says.
Yes. You know, you guys always put a smile on my face. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's to all of you.
Happy Valentine's to you and you. Share with someone that you love and love someone that you're with.
If you can't, like the Family Stone, if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with.
Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. We appreciate you for joining us this morning. Tomorrow, we hope to be feeling even a little bit better. We're going to take it easy today, but we still appreciate your prayers. Keep them coming. We will see you on the other side of through. And don't forget.